Oh, it's Magic. For this wonderful recipe of magic cake, you're going to need 4 large eggs at room temperature, 3/4 cup of white sugar, a half cup of butter melted, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 3/4 cup of flour, 2 cups of lukewarm milk. How warm is Luke anyway? And 2 tablespoons of confectioner's sugar or icing sugar, and a little addition, a teaspoon of orange extract. Yummy. Well, hello and welcome to FanCookingTastic, the 10th and final episode of Series 2. It's been a long time, and we're going to wrap it up. Oh, by the way, it's also the 99 subscriber special, because we have 99 subscribers. Make it 100, please. Triple digits is okay. So, today is an episode about magic dessert. Gâteau magique, as the French will call it. And it was brought to my attention by a colleague at work whose wife also made this, and he said it was really neat because he saw her mix a pile of stuff together and it came out separated. So let's see what we're talking about. So we're talking about magic cake or magic French cake. And it has a plethora of ingredients before me, and you saw at the top of the show. And like our last episode, a little bit of magic takes place with egg whites and egg yolks. So the first thing we have to do is we got to get our oven going to 325. Be sure to take the pans out. If you don't, they'll burn. So I've already done that because I'm smart these days. And we bring this thing down to 325. 325 degrees. Little less than the normal temperature because you don't cook this too fast. I guess the idea is going to be that we're going to mix everything together eventually, and different densities separate and make this multi-layered dessert. At least that's the theory. So let's try it out, shall we? So first, we've got 2 bowls. This is one of those 2 bowl things. You make something in one and make something in the other. And where do we start? Well, I have begun by separating the eggs. So here's some key things before you start this recipe is have your eggs at room temperature. So take them out, let them sit. Don't worry, they're not going to rot. Does this look rotten to you? I don't think so. It's what's inside that counts though, so we'll see. And then milk. Lukewarm. Now, lukewarm, what the heck does that mean? Anyway, does it have something to do with Star Wars? I don't know. It's been sitting out too, room temperature. 2 cups of milk. We have flour, sugar, butter, which I kind of, it's melted, sort of. I think we're going to melt it a little bit more when the time comes. And vanilla. Oh, and a special magic thing, but we'll go into the cupboard at that time when we need to. So where do we begin? Well, the oven's preheating, so we got to beat the egg whites. But before we do, I'm going to show you a little trick. Our little friend from the last episode, the puking chicken. Now you remember how gross this can get. And we're going to need our handy dandy grain bin. So it's open. This time we're going to put it up here because we're going to need it. And we're going to use our puking chicken. Ooh, make a mess of the counter with half the egg going on there. Put that egg into the puking chicken. The egg shell. No, into the garbage bin. Not even the garbage bin. The green bin. Thank you. Okay, enough of that. So, how do we get these eggs separated with the puking chicken? Well, we've done this before. It's kind of gross. It's like a sneezing chicken more than a puking chicken. However, the egg is in there. The egg white is in there, as you can see. And we just sort of swirl it around and pour it around, and out comes eventually the egg white. Except it always likes to hang on. So whoever invented this definitely must have had a lot of time on their hands to make this come on out. I haven't found the right technique. So if you buy one of these things, can you let me know what the right technique is? Do you swirl it? Do you shake it? You don't want to run the risk of breaking the egg yolk inside. Okay, that's probably good enough. There we go. Achoo! I wonder what sound a chicken makes when it sneezes. Achoo! Maybe. Anyway, into the bowl. There goes our egg yolks. 4 eggs, by the way. Put the puking chicken over. He can have a shower later. Grab a swig of whatever drink you might have lingering around on the counter. And then, of course, pick up a drink that you have freshly poured for your cooking episode. This is a nice light beer, a Lowenbrau. Cheers. Oh, that's good. Anyway, we have our egg whites. We have our egg yolks. Egg whites. Egg yolks. What the heck are we to do with them? Well, a little bit of magic. We need our little handy-dandy vacuum cleaner, egg beater, whipper-upper thing, which, of course, is, bundled up here. Safety first. Put your beaters on before you plug it in. So you don't want to start something, a fad or whatever, of equipment running while you plug it in. Now, 1 second. There we go. It's plugged in. So my cheat notes are here. I have to combine the egg. So we got to beat our egg whites in a large bowl. I hope that's large enough. Do you think it is? I don't know. With an electric mixer, I guess in the old days they would have used a manual one where you had to grind and grind and grind. They probably had big arms, all these people in the kitchens back then. These days, we're not as strong. Anyhow, here we go. Going to make a lot of noise. A dessert you cannot make at night, unless you live alone. And even then, you probably want some peace and quiet. Here we go. Oh, I should say one thing. You have to beat these until they're stiff. That just sounds wrong. But let's see what happens. I'll take a pause here and let the upper camera see what's happening. The egg whites have now turned into a froth. So let's keep going. They're supposed to be stiff. I guess that's stiff. Let's see. Somewhat, because look, inside, I don't know if you can see inside. There we go, a little peak. There's a little peaks of stuff. Here, let's see at the side cam. See little peaks of goodness in there? Yeah. So that's probably stiff. Guess so. They don't tell you how long, so you decide. Shush, oven, I'm busy. Okay. Now we combine our egg yolks and our white sugar. So we got our white sugar, and we're going to use the mixer in there. So what we're going to do, let's get this all ready. I guess a little bit of egg white is okay. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go. Okay, fine. You just hang out there, electric mixer. Stay. And we're going to put our sugar in here. Okay. Combine the egg yolks and the white sugar into another large bowl. Well, here at FanCookingTastic, we have a large bowl, and then we have the larger bowl. So we're going to use the larger bowl to combine the egg yolks and the sugar. So here we go. And it does say, beat with an electric mixer until light and fluffy. There's a lot of adjectives in this recipe. We have stiff, light and fluffy is next, so let's try that out. It does say about 2 minutes, so this is a good opportunity for a nice fast speed up clip. Here we go. This is changing a little here. You can see in the bowl, it's getting somewhat fluffy. So we'll just keep going. It kind of looks like an icing right now. Okay, that has to be enough, I'm sure. Now you can see why you totally cannot do this at night. We have a bowl of fluffy whites of egg whites, but we don't quite have a fluffy, egg yolk thing. We've got like an icing sugar thing here. So they're looking for light and fluffy. Well, this is not light and fluffy. This is dense and runny. So let's try this some more. Okay, well, we'll work with this because when you beat it, it is kind of fluffy looking. But when you have it just sitting here, it's kind of like a batter, which is what we're trying to do, is make this magic batter that then separates when it bakes. So let's see what else we got to do. We have to add our butter and our vanilla extract. So that was a good rhythm. I'm just going to warm up this butter here in the microwave. 1 quick second. Give it a good 20. You don't want to get it too hot, otherwise you're going to cook the eggs ahead of time. And the recipes also calls for one other thing, and that is like a citrus. We're not going to shave oranges in there, but we do have something in the cupboard that we're going to go find. And sorry, that was my camera phone that we're going to go into the cupboard. I'm going to give you a tour of the cupboard looking for the we have an extract down here. Let's see. What do we got? We have our vanilla. That's a staple. Oh, here's our cupboard. Let's see. Hello, cupboard. Hello. How's it going? We have here, what's this? Orange extract. So, orange extract is something that we are going to want to use for a little bit of extra flavor, a little bit of citrus flavor. Well, let's get on with it. So we're going to add our butter, which the microwave is done. There, now it's a little bit more melted. You don't want to add it when it's too thick because it's thick enough. We're kind of building a marshmallow wallpaper paste. Okay. So we add our butter. Butter. We haven't said enough of that in this series, have we? We cook with it a lot, but we haven't highlighted the butter rush or extravaganza that we do. Butter. Okay, there, that was a good one. Now, so vanilla extract, we're going to add some of that, which is 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. Not 2 teaspoons, but 1. Okay. And you all thought I was going to use a different finger there, didn't you? Ha 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 ha. Well, I fooled you. Okay. There's our vanilla extract, and we're also going to add a little bit. And now this is where it gets funny. So now you get to see my cheat sheets. The Bible plethora printout. Why? Because I'm following 2 recipes. And this one says a lemon zest, a half teaspoon. So now we'll just put our Q notes back. Half teaspoon. And instead of zesting a lemon, I'm actually using orange. We're going to just use half of this thing. We're going to pretend to measure half. Ooh, and it's clear. It's a clear liquid. Whew, that smells really good. Okay, guess what? Beat until smooth. 2 minutes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That's a lot of work. I think I need a drink. One more minute. Oh, now this is a bit of a strange, well, it's not quite a masterpiece, but parts of it look very interesting. I'm going to show the camera up top. It is definitely smooth, and the way the beaters make it is a nice swirl pattern. Ooh, who knew this was a bit of an art show? Well, it's some kind of show anyway. I don't know about an art show, but a couple of more seconds, and then we're going to do a few more things to this smooth mixture, which is looking really thick. All right, now, safety first. Unplug the beast. Now, here's something you don't hear in a cooking episode very often. Folding. Not clothes, folding eggs. Huh? So, what we're going to need for that is a spatula, handy dandy little spatula thingy. And what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to fold the flour into this thing that we did. Now, you can see this, right? This is a powder. How do we fold a powder into a smooth, creamy thing, batter? Well, you just pour it on like this. And imagine, if you will, you pick up the batter and just literally fold it over. You're folding it over. You're not mixing, you're not fluffing it in. That comes a little bit later. What we're doing is we're just folding this flour in, banging the batter off, getting a little bit of batter in there, folding it in. You're just sort of, it's because you can't pick it up. It's not a dough. It's not pizza dough. Go back to episode 1 for that one of series 1. I think it was. No, that was salmon. Anyway, one of those episodes, we did a pizza. That's a bit different. This is not a pizza by any stretch of the imagination. But you fold it around, and you can see it's sort of turning into a floury batter, which is kind of what you want. You still can't pick it up. It's not dense enough. It just falls apart in your hands. So we folded this flour in. All right, that's pretty well folded. It's become thicker, which is fine. As you can see here in the upper cam, it's now a thick, almost like a dough. See? We have speed up clips, and then we have slow down clips. So that is ready. Now what do we do? Let's see. Clean it off our thumb. That's always important. Oh, more beating. The milk slowly. So I guess we got to get our thing out of here. Yeah, that's a nice batter now. That's what you want. You wanted this consistency of a pancake batter, a little thicker even. Oh my gosh, this is really good and thick. I want to eat it. It tastes so good. It smells fantastic. It's citrus-like, but you know what I'm going to do? We're going to get this tool right on out of here and put it over here in the sink. Oh, ejection. Right. You guys haven't seen the ejection of these things, have you? You could probably spring load this in times of need, but... Oh. Okay, well, I guess they don't eject. You got to pull them out. Right. Next. Okay. The milk. Now, what am I doing? Fold in the flour. Beat in the milk slowly. Wait a minute. We're not done with these things yet. Right. We still have to beat them in, and I'm not about to do it by hand, because that would be silly. Although I'm sure, again, in the old days, you know, these never want to go back in. Ah, I know I did that. It's an excuse to eat some of the batter, which is really, really, really good. Okay, here goes the milk. Slowly. Which means little bits at a time. Otherwise, it will not incorporate properly, and it'll be a soup. Ah, well, that's too bad, isn't it? The milk has cleaned all the good sugary batter off of the beaters, so there's nothing left to lick. Huh. Okay, so we're now going to put these, but they still don't eject like they should, which is probably a good thing. It's safer that way. So now we have this lovely batter, eggs and all that stuff. Oh, and it's a good excuse to make a mess of the counter. Just don't tell anyone. It's our secret. Now, guess what? More folding. This time, gently. Fold these lovely egg whites. Look at these things. Oh, that is just a big cloud. Here we go. We're just going to fold that. This just sits on top. And we're going to fold that somehow in. This is folding, more folding. So we just fold it in. We're not chopping it up. We're just folding these things in. You still want some of the cloud to be around there. Yes, it's liquidy. Yes, it's wet. It's not thick at all. That's part of the magic of the whole thing. And now that you've spent a considerable amount of time waking up all the neighbors in the neighborhood with your egg beater, it's time to put this into the pan and see what kind of magic we can get out of it. So you just fold these things in. Don't keep them too big of a fluffy cloud. You don't want, big fluffy meringues sitting up on top. That's a different episode, by the way. But we've got this kind of curd-looking thing, as you can see. But it's going to do something really interesting. So we folded things together. We have all our ingredients in here. That's probably good. It's folded. That's folded enough. Depends on how neat you fold your bed. Means how neat you fold this, I guess. I don't know. They don't tell you exactly how much folding is required, but there we have our stuff. Now, what we have to do is use an 8-inch greased pan. I used butter. Butter's like grease. Don't use anything else. It might not work well. So I have this pre-baked pan, pre-greased pan. Here we are. Nice pre-greased pan. Butter. I had to do that. You know that. And then you pour all of this inside, or at least let me check with the cheat sheet, because that's on the other page, the one that we don't have. Pour batter into the prepared baking dish. Okay. I guess this is prepared. So here we go. Now, you'll see the cloud bits are floating sort of on top. So that's part of the magic is happening. Maybe we're just going to fold that a little bit more and make it a little bit neater. Okay. Get the stuff off. Now, you pour it in. Don't mix it in. Just pour the thing in. Now, this is a big dish. But anyway, I don't think I use this big of a dish or this actually, this dish, it might overflow. I'm not sure. We're going to see how this all works. But you just poured it in there, and it kind of looks like, I don't know, a big marshmallow or a big omelet or something. Okay, I have to. Here we go. That's good. Okay. Over here for our compulsory wash. Okay. So you have this lovely stuff. It's ooey, gooey, and fluffy. It's quite liquidy, so be careful. Don't tip it over. Now, here's the strange part. It took us not too much time at all to put it all together, did it? A lot of beating, fine. But when you have the magic of speed up, it's even shorter. However, when you cook it in the oven, that's what takes the time. And it's a lower oven, 325, but it also cooks for anywhere between 45 to 70 minutes. Who came up with that sort of wide range, I'll never know. But we're going to try it. We're going to split the difference. We're going to go up to about 55 minutes and then see what happens. And so, with the handy dandy pocket cam, we'll call it, oven cam, whatever you want to call it, we are going to go into this mode. Oh, so we better open the oven first. There we go. Oven's open. Yep. Proof that the pans have left the oven. We have this. We're going to pick it up off the counter, one-handed. You should probably use two hands at home. Don't try to do a cooking show at home. Watch mine instead. But we just put this in the oven. We just slide that right on in, about middle. Close the lid. Set your timer. We said what? 55. Okay, 10, 20, 50, 1, 2, whoops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll check it after that. Which means, after about an hour, little less than an hour, we'll be back. Just enough time to get dinner ready. This can be dessert. So now, what's for dinner? Oh, you know, while we're waiting for this to cook, I thought of something. Being the last episode, it might be fun just to have a look back on what took place this series, just in case you missed something and you want to go back and see it. So, let's see. What do we got? Well, down here, yeah, let's see what we have. Shall we? Here we go. This show is brought to you by Gin and Tonic Martini Drink Stuff. Hello there, and welcome to FanCookingTastic, Series 2. Hello, and welcome to FanCookingTastic. 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 Today we are revisiting I Can't Speak. Blah! Or maybe we've gone bananas. We meet again. Hello, and welcome to FanCookingTastic. Today, we're getting into trouble.
Shut the frigid door! Did you forget how to close the door?
Let's get Yvonne back on here, shall we? She's around here somewhere. Hey, you! Come on out!
Hello, everybody.
Look who we found!
I didn't forget you. I don't know if
Popping
you hear
noises.
some popping. There. Sorry. I'm excited.
It's like popcorn, but not.
Yeah.
Listen.
You can see them right there.
See it on the camera.
I'm sorry.
Ah. There we are now. Isn't that a delicious looking blob of jelly? With can marks on the side. Now that's fancy. You can't get that in a homemade sauce,
Careful,
folks.
it's gonna come up.
Now. Feed the green bin. Bring in the new year with handy dandy green bin. Happy New Year.
The suspense is killing me.
As the oven glove says. Anyway, we got to do some laboratory work with the mortar and pestle. This is a fantastic little tool, this thing. We're going to crush it all up like a mad scientist. Now, and we're going to no doubt make a big mess. A really big mess. So, let's see. Who's going to get the first bit? Oh, wow. Look at that. A nice little pepper. And you know what? It's actually stayed in the pepper. Bon appetit. That's pretty good. You could live off of these things, apparently. Anyway, so put pesto, say, in pasta. Pasta, pesto, pesto, pasta. Hey, pasta, pesto, would ya? Hello, spice cupboard. We need some. The onion glasses. So let's do that first. Boy, this rice is giving her. The onion glasses. Trouble is, they're not prescription, so I can barely see what I'm doing. Could be dangerous. That's why we have 911 on speed dial, just in case. Let's see now. How does this thing go? Okay. This locks on to here. This locks on to here. And we give her. Our goal is to be cutting up these beautiful pineapples. He's sort of beheaded already. But essentially, the stuffed pepper is that. We're going to take a whole pepper. We're going to, check that out. He's got a springy top. Anyway, we're going to turn this upside down. Uh-oh. Of course it's stuck. There we go. Oh, come on. Oh, it's stuck. Bugger. All right, well, that took part of it with it, didn't it? This thing. No, it's not a toilet plunger. It doesn't help clean out the drains. This cleans the pineapple out of the skins. And you'll see how that works in a second. We get to the real good stuff here.
Good to see ya.
Hello, fridge. I see you.
Close the door before the milk goes sour. Don't make me come out there and close it for you.
Okay, we are going to...
Hey there.
Hello, fridge cam. We're gonna grab some.
When was the last time you cleaned this place?
Really? Well, hello, freezer cam. Kind of chilly in there, isn't it? To give us a hand. Hey, Will, come on up.
Hi.
There he is. Yeah, I agree with you. This one needs to be eaten.
Yeah, if you make a mistake, just eat it. Hide it from everybody else on the TV.
Is that what you do with your homework at school?
No.
If you make a mistake, you have to eat it?
No.
Oh, and the stickers. Always be sure to pick the sticker off. No one wants to eat a sticker in their meal. Most recipes call for ripe. I think that's ripe. I'm not sure.
Weird and
Some of
odd.
it's stuck to the inside. You know, don't forget we have somebody can see us over there too.
Yes.
Smile. But let's have a look inside the oven.
Oh no.
Oh no! It seems to have mildly exploded. I think we better rescue that.
What's going on?
What?
What are you doing?
I'm dancing.
No. This is a cooking show, and that is not the meringue.
Go crazy. Heck, even put a little dash of this liqueur, if you want, in there. I bet you that would taste good, and it'd be really good for your kids. That was our battle of the sauces.
I think I won.
I think so. I think so. In the meantime, I'm going to eat this, and I hope you eat this too, because it's FanCookingTastic. And keep cooking, because even desserts like this are FanCookingTastic. I'm treading into Yvonne's baking territory. She might not be happy in that either. And if you've got ideas, send them to the channel, please. Drop us an email, drop us a message, however you signal us with a pigeon, perhaps. Let us know what your favorite recipes are. Or a bumblebee. Send a bumblebee our way. Whatever tickles your fancy, because we want to know what you like to make, and maybe we'll try it here and see if I can really bugger it up too. Until next time, keep FanCookingTastic. All right, oven. The oven's ready now. This thing's been beeping at me here, and it's been almost that time. So we're ready to bring this thing out and see what magic has taken place inside the oven. So in order to do that, first we need some tools. We do. We need a couple of tools from the cupboard. We need a couple of hot things, whatever they're called. Trivets. Turrets. No, those are in castles. Trivets, I guess they're called. And because it's going to be hot, we're going to need not one, but two lovely oven gloves. Okay, let's see what's inside the oven. Now, this is the trick. So let's see here. We're going to open it up and we're going to see what we have inside. We have a magic cake. It's looking pretty good. We're going to bring this thing out. Oh, it's still pretty liquidy inside. But this is the minimum time. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to back your temperature down. You see how it's still kind of liquidy. It's like cooking a souffle. Maybe that's an episode. So we're going to put that in for the full 75 minutes, and then you let it cool for 30, and we'll be back to try and test it out. So we're going to put that back in. Look at that. It'd be like a good pudding about now. So let's put it back in. It is golden brown, the top, but it needs a bit more time. And so we shall give it. So there you have it. Doesn't always work out, but I hope you enjoyed the recap of Series 2. Some funny things happened. Some interesting things happened. And we're going to see what's up for the next series. But we'll talk about that in about 25 minutes when we bring this beast out, let it cool down, and taste test it. All right, well, dinner's done. We've waited that long for this beautiful thing here to cool down. Ended up cooking it for the full 75 minutes because it's a lot thicker of a container that I put it in. However, as you can see, we have this beautiful golden brown top, and it's relatively thick. It's like a custard. What we're going to try to do is take it out of here and put it on here and get fancy with some icing sugar. So let's see how this works, shall we? So we're going to try and spatularize this thing. Get underneath it and put it under here. Now let's see. Oh, it's coming out in one piece. That's a good thing. We're going to give it some help here. Here we go. There. Oh, come on out, and voila! Oh, now we got to get it off of our spatula. It's stuck. So, well, we have a knife here ready for that. There. Okay, not bad, not bad. It is a custard cake, whatever that's supposed to be. And we'll put this in the wash. Now, we're going to get fancy. We said we would never do this. However, I've been known to change my mind from time to time. We're going to get a little bit fancy, and we're going to use that icing sugar, that confectioner sugar. Now, you can't just pour this on there because it's going to go all over the top of the thing. So, use a sieve. this is a fancy sieve because the handle fell off. In fact, it's right behind me here. It fell off earlier today. So it's super fancy because it has a micro handle that we can still use. So you pour this in. Now let's see if all the cameras can catch this at once. You pour this in the sieve and it should shake itself all over the cake. So if I pour it into the sieve, okay, we got some on there. And we just get fancy and we shake this all over the top of the cake. Looks like snow or spray foam, or whatever you wish. That's quite a lot. It called for 2 tablespoons, and I'm pouring tons on there. There, it's snowing all over the counter, and we got a few little balls there. Well, that turned out okay. So, I did promise we were going to taste this thing. And here we are at the end of Series 2. The 10th episode. We stuck with desserts because they're yummy. And let's see how this magic cake turned out. What we're going to need to do too is we're going to have to show you what it is exactly magical about it. But, you know, I'm not going to be too big of a hog here. I'm going to cut it across. Okay. And then I'm going to cut myself a square. I'm going to take the end. I'll take the end or take the corner. Here, I'll take this piece. Now, okay, maybe I have to cut it more. There we are. Okay, so I did say it was a custard, and it's magic. Hard to see. But of course, through the magic of the close-up, we'll show you. It has the crunchy top, it has a custard middle, and then it has this little layer in the bottom that you know, crisped up a little bit. So we better taste how this is. Ah, there's the layers. You have your crunchy top. You have your custard middle, and you have this pudding bottom. So it turned out pretty good. And you know what? It's probably really good with coffee or liqueurs or anything else that you want to have it with. And the icing sugar, well, you can't really taste it, but it's fluffy, right? It's light. And so it's pretty good. Hey, I feel a bit funny. What's going on? Something weird's going on. I don't know what's happening here. Hey, what's going on? I seem to be disappearing. What is in this cake? I don't get it. I'm turning invisible. I don't know what's happening. I hope to see you in the next series. Until then, keep FanCookingTastic. This is some kind of magic cake indeed. I hope yours doesn't do what this one's doing. Bye for now. See you later. Take care. See ya. Keep FanCookingTastic. For more FanCookingTastic episodes, click these links that seem to be filling up my kitchen. And please like, comment, and subscribe.